Good evening, world. This is your boy Gusto. This is a little bit going to be kind of an off-the-cuff kind of video. Something I really wanted to make quickly. Maybe I'll put something together a little bit more official later on. But I wanted to get this off my chest because I am seeing this a lot today, and it's really pissing me off. Okay, Gabrielle Gifford was shot by some fucking crazy dude named Jared Lee Loughner. Of course, 3 freaking names. This guy has gotten an enormous amount of publicity, unfortunately, after this killing. Now you have both political angles to this. Both parties are saying that both parties, or should I say the media representatives of both parties, are saying that the left is saying that he shot her because she supported the healthcare bill, okay, and that she also didn't support the immigration law, okay, and the right is saying that he was a communist, that, he's got a video on YouTube that he favorited where they're burning an American flag, and that he's got communist books on his page, Communist Manifesto. He's also got Hitler's Mein Kampf. Both of them trying to paint him in the opposite corner. But the sad thing about it is that very few people, I see some people out there get it, but very few people really realized that this guy was just crazy. I mean, alright, if you watch his videos, they're all on YouTube. They're still on YouTube. You could watch them. Download them if you want. I didn't even bother because I don't. What do I need them for? It's crazy shit. I mean, he's nuts. And honestly, his book choices are all over the place. They're not really. There's Animal Farm is on there, which is a satire of both communism and capitalism. There's also Alice in Wonderland, which is I don't know, lots of different ideas as to what that book is interpreted to be. Brave New World is on there also. So what's the big deal about his book choices? So what? I mean, I like The Prince. That's actually my favorite book, The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. Does that make me? I'm not a politician. I'm not a deceptive person, even. I just really like that book. It was one of the very first books I have actually read in adulthood. So, what's wrong with that? And I'm not gonna, deceive anybody because I like a certain book anyway. And especially, I mean, if my book choices are a little bit random, they're not. I mean, that just happens to be my favorite book. So, I mean, you can't really paint me in a political ideology because I don't have one. At least I don't think so. Okay. Now, what we need to really do is realize that the tragedy that has happened in Arizona, another tragedy that's happened in Arizona, there seems to be a litany of tragedies that happen in Arizona, but this new tragedy in Arizona is about this particular woman and Judge Roll, or however you pronounce that. I'm sorry. And all the people in that Safeway that were shot, including a 9-year-old girl. Not Jared Lee Loughner, okay, or whose team he was on, Because what happens is that the people who believe that they're on this team, the Democrat or the Republican team, they argue with each other. And nothing gets done, okay? We don't really want her getting shot at an event like Congress on your corner, quote unquote, is going to have ramifications. All right? That by itself is scary because now are Congress people really going to want to go out and interact with the public? And what is that going to do? that's going to further divide us. That's going to further divide us with our elected quote unquote representatives, and we really don't need that kind of disconnect right now, because the country is in a lot of peril. I mean, if you can't tell, I mean, just because a couple of people got some jobs back, it doesn't really mean we're out of financial straits yet. There's still a lot of people unemployed. Foreclosures were still up. We're still in the slump. America, please, and stop arguing with each other about who this crazy guy's team, whose team he was on. It doesn't matter. He was just a nut. He was on his own team. He was on the nut team.